at lunch. Anyway, I'm not a smart man, but I've been listening to a lot of the commentary today, and Joe, I don't know your son, but when you announce he's single and he's looking for a place to live, you're about to get evicted, son. We love you. Everybody in this room would take you, right, kids? Right, everybody? Anyway, very quickly, 4 minutes news from the world. Number one, I want to thank you for being here and making a choice. I wear this lapel pin when I wear a jacket that has NC on it. We all know what NC stands for, but as your state treasurer, it stands for nothing compares. I would not trade places with any other state treasurer in the United States. And the reason is something I wish somebody would have told me when I was younger. If you do what you're supposed to do during the semester, the pop quiz and the final exams don't count so much. I didn't learn that. But I tell you, over the last 10 years, and you've heard a little bit about this from the candidates, this General Assembly has balanced budgets, built rainy day funds, established surpluses so that we face this pop quiz, deadly pop quiz called COVID. We were in a financial position to be the state that nothing compares to. So the discipline, the strategy of the last 10 years. News that you have not heard. As the keeper of your public purse, I have 21 major duties and responsibilities. One is the chair of the Debt Affordability Commission. You've never heard this in your life, no matter how old you are. Over the 8 years that I will be the keeper of your public purse, state debt is going to fall 72%. Goes back to the General Assembly and taxpayers like you. Very briefly, we continue to fight the healthcare cartel. Many of you have seen this. As the keeper of your public purse, on behalf of those that teach, protect, and otherwise serve, when I attempted to find out what healthcare cost in North Carolina, this is what UNC Healthcare sent to me as your state treasurer. Every single page was redacted. This is an industry that continues to operate in secret. These are multi-billion-dollar corporations who disguise themselves as nonprofits, Union County Commissioner and Board of Education members. What that means is they don't pay property tax, income tax, or sales tax. Those are the three taxes that fund the things for the jobs you care about. So they came to me and said, we're doing all this charity care. Well, I'm a motorcycle mechanic and a blue-collar guy. I have to get my arms around stuff. So Johns Hopkins University came into North Carolina, looked at our data, and determined that these corporations who disguise themselves as nonprofits are getting $2 billion of tax benefit in this state and only offering $600 million of charity care. The charity care is supposed to be equal to the tax benefit. Rice University came in 2 months later and determined there's $175 million worth of individuals in North Carolina who are having their credit rating destroyed and their upward mobility destroyed because of healthcare billing. President Biden's consumer protection person said 2 weeks ago that credit scores in this country are being weaponized by healthcare billing. This is different than when I was growing up. Credit scores determine what you pay for that cell phone, that basic liability insurance to drive in and out of here, whether you get the benefit of the doubt to rent an apartment or a house, and obviously what you pay for interest rates. I get a little emotional about this because I spent a third of my life in this situation. We are in a situation right now where people cannot see themselves out of their poverty. Some of it's inflation, obviously, but a lot of it has to do with healthcare billing. So as I close, I want to thank you for giving me a few moments to bring you some news from the world. Lastly, one of the divisions we run is nccash.com. There's probably 25 people in this room that have money sitting at the treasurer's office. I'll hand you one of these cards when we leave. It's where somebody tried to mail you a check, you didn't get it, it has to be sent to us. So I'm going to give you all a card, go to nccash.com, check your name, maiden name, kids' names, parents' names. Joe, your son, maybe he's got some money there. He can I tell you, the treasurer humor is going over well in Chapel. But lastly, and I want to say this. I'm the first Republican state treasurer in 141 years. And I say that because like a lot of statewide candidates, when those polls came in 2016, I was 250,000 votes behind after 5 counties reported. When it was all said and done, I won by 250,000 votes, and that is a tribute to counties like Chatham County. So I say this as strongly as I possibly can. Don't ever, ever let anybody tell you about the Big Five. Don't ever underestimate the power of the Chatham counties across North Carolina to get folks like me elected to the state treasurer's office. Last year and in 2016, I got outspent 9-1, received every newspaper endorsement in North Carolina, including the black newspapers, and got more votes than anyone who's ever run for president of the United States. So my last name is Falwell. My time is up, and I thank you.